Unless you've used hard money for funding in the past, you're probably not familiar with the way these types of loans work. Hard money lenders provide capital that's often secured by real estate, just like the bank that helped you buy your primary residence. But the process of underwriting, approval, and funding your loan is quite unique. Let's break the process down into three parts: underwriting and approval, pre-settlement, and renovation draws. The underwriting and approval process starts with the asset. A good local lender should be able to use the property address to begin the underwriting process. This includes obtaining basic information about the property like the square footage, bedrooms and bathrooms, tax records, and sales history. Along with property information, your lender should be able to review the recent local sales and provide a quote on the general loan terms, things like the loan amount, how the money will be applied to the purchase and the renovations, and your likely cost to close. At HMB, we underwrite and approve loans on most residential properties within a few hours. Unlike a lot of lenders, we do not require an appraisal and only require the most essential documents for approval. Part two of the funding process is the pre-settlement. After the loan's approved, we provide a short list of documentation and present borrowers with a letter of intent to lend. This letter includes all of the terms for funding, including the rate and length of the loan, origination fees, closing costs, and estimate of the cash to close. Once a borrower agrees to the terms, they'll sign the letter of intent and make a $400 online payment for the property valuation. They also provide us with a copy of their driver's license, scope of work for the proposed renovations, contact with the title company, and contact to their insurance broker. If the borrower is purchasing the property in their LLC or in the name of a corporation, we also collect the filing tax documents. Our office coordinates with the title company and the insurance company to make sure that the title is clear and that the property is properly insured. We run a credit check to confirm the information originally provided by the borrower. Then lastly, we complete a site inspection to make sure that $50,000 renovation budget shouldn't really be $500,000. This part of the process can take as little as a few hours to as long as several days, depending on the responsiveness of the borrower and the title company. But after all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, we fund the loan through the borrower's title provider, and they finalize the sale. One often forgotten part of the loan process is funding the renovation draw. I've flipped a few properties over the years, and one thing that can doom a project is a contractor who's not being paid. The construction draw process is an area where we really shine. Prior to settlement, our borrowers create a scope of work and draw schedule reflecting the renovations plan for the project. The list of repairs doesn't have to be extremely detailed, but each item on the list has an associated cost. As repairs are completed, the borrower can request funds by completing an easy online form. Then, within 72 hours, the site is inspected and funds are wired to the account provided by the borrower. This keeps the money rolling and the project moving forward until it's complete. Now, time is money, and you have enough to worry about when you're managing a renovation. Funding your next project with hard money is easy. It's faster and more streamlined than many other types of loans. While this type of funding isn't a great fit for every project, it can be a real asset when you know the process and are prepared to succeed.